They ignored him, they doubted him, they let him go, like he was nothing. Not because he lacked talent, but because they couldn't see it. Because sometimes, genius doesn't scream, it whispers. This is the story of Kevin De Bruyne, the quiet boy who was overlooked, the player who was rejected at the highest level, and the mastermind who came back to control the game like no one else. Before the assists, before the trophies, before the world realized what he was, there was just a boy in Belgium. Quiet, introverted, different. Kevin De Bruyne wasn't loud. He didn't demand attention. He didn't chase the spotlight. He just played. And sometimes that's a problem. Because in a world that rewards noise, silence gets ignored. His childhood wasn't built around fame. It was built around routine, training, practice, improvement. While others talked, he worked. While others showed off, he focused. And slowly, he developed something rare, not just skill, but understanding. He didn't just play football, he saw it differently. At a young age, he was already thinking ahead. Moves before they happened. Spaces before they opened. Decisions before others reacted. This wasn't normal, this was vision. But vision isn't always understood. At Genk, he started making a name for himself. Performances improved. Clubs started watching, and eventually he got his chance. Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs in the world, a dream move. The opportunity every young player wants. But dreams don't always go as planned. At Chelsea, he didn't get time. He didn't get trust. He didn't get belief. And just like that, he was pushed aside, loaned out, ignored, overlooked. Imagine reaching the top level only to be told you're not needed, that you're not good enough, that you don't belong. For many players, that's the end. But for Kevin De Bruyne, that was just the beginning. Because rejection does one of two things. It breaks you or it builds you. And he chose to be built. At Werder Bremen, he found something he didn't have before. Freedom. And with freedom came confidence. He played his game, created chances, dominated midfield. And suddenly, people started noticing not just his ability, but his intelligence. Because what he was doing was different. Not flashy, not loud, but effective. Extremely effective. And then came Wolfsburg. This is where everything changed. This is where he became unstoppable. Assists, dots, goals, performances that couldn't be ignored. He wasn't just playing well, he was controlling everything. Games moved through him. Attacks started with him. Decisions came from him. And suddenly, the same player who was rejected became one of the best in the world. Think about that. From unwanted to undeniable. From ignored to essential. And then Manchester City. Another big move, another big test. But this time, he was ready. No doubts. No fear, no hesitation. He knew who he was. And from the moment he stepped on the pitch, he showed it. Pass after pass, chance after chance. Game after game. He wasn't just participating, he was dominating. And not in a loud way, not with flashy skills, but with precision, accuracy, perfection. Because Kevin De Bruyne doesn't just play football, he calculates it. Every pass has purpose, every movement has meaning, every decision is deliberate. And that's what makes him different. Because while others react, he controls. While others chase the game, he dictates it. And slowly, the world started understanding. This wasn't just a good player, this was a mastermind. But even then, his journey wasn't easy. Injuries came, setbacks happened, moments where everything stopped. And once again, doubt returned. Can he stay fit? Can he maintain this level? Is this the end? The same questions, different time. But this time, he answered differently, with consistency, with leadership, with performances that left no room for doubt. Because when he's on the pitch, everything makes sense. The game slows down, decisions become clear, opportunities appear. And that's not normal. That's rare. That's special because not every player can change a game, but very few can control it. And Kevin De Bruyne is one of them. But here's the part people don't talk about: the mental side, the pressure, the expectation. Because when you reach that level, good is not enough. You have to be perfect. Every match, every pass, every decision, and one mistake becomes a headline. But he handles it differently. No drama, no noise, just focus. Because he's not playing for attention, he's playing for excellence. And that's the difference, because in a world full of players chasing fame, he chased mastery, and he achieved it. Trophies came, league titles, historic moments. But more importantly, respect. Not just from fans, but from players, from coaches, from the game itself. Because when you watch him, you understand something. This is football at its highest level. Not just physically, but mentally, strategically, intelligently. And maybe that's the biggest lesson, because we often think success comes from talent or hard work. But sometimes it comes from understanding, from seeing things others can't, from thinking differently, from staying quiet and letting your game speak. And Kevin De Bruyne did exactly that. He didn't force recognition. He earned it. He didn't demand attention. He attracted it. He didn't chase greatness. He became it. And maybe that's what makes his story powerful, because it's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's not obvious, but it's real. It's consistent. It's undeniable. From rejection to domination, from doubt to control, from silence to legacy. Kevin De Bruyne is proof that you don't need to be the loudest to be the best. You just need to be the smartest. And maybe that's the truth the world took too long to realize.